Hello, this is Master Sha doing the Sia Tai Chi set 1. This is for the beginners and seniors and people who are just wanting to instruct Tai Chi in a more martial arts fashion through repetition. The first thing we're going to do is alignment, basically aligning the spine. Look straight forward, don't look up. We start now for the next one. Is the gooseneck, down and push. Gooseneck down. When you push, use your core. Basically, I always say this to my students, use your stomach to push. The next thing is called the soft bridge punch. It goes in a clockwise position, and then you do a soft bridge, which is your left hand, and you punch with your right. Drop down and punch again for number 2. And number 3. Again, when you punch, you use your core to punch. Bring it back down. Do this always in the speed of your breathing. Notice I adjust my back foot there because the number 2 and number 3 of the soft bridge punch is a stationary one. The number 1 where we actually step. So number 2 and number 3 needs extra stability. That's why I changed my back foot. And then from there, notice I bring my back foot in line to my center of gravity to do a play the lute. Pull. And when you pull with your stomach, again with your core. Breathe out as you do that. Bring it in, breathe in and step. Now it's on the left side and pull with your core. You don't have to do this slow, but don't do this fast. Use your core to pull, get a little bit of workout that way. From there, we're going to do cloud hands as we step and step, and then step back with the right now. Step, and then when we're stepping back, we look all the way behind us almost, and then adjust to the next motion, which is a single whip. Number 2, single whip. Number 3, single whip. Breathe out as you do the whip, which is the hand in front. Now to the other side. The left hand now is the beak, the crane beak, and the whip of the right hand. Again. And last one. Go back to set, full breath as you go back. Then from there, you are doing what is called the shoulder strike. You twist in your feet. If you notice my front foot goes into a pigeon toe, and we put all our body like we're leaning on a wall, but twisting. Okay. Basically that wedge in the bottom, and then the top twists into it, striking your opponent with the shoulder. Twist, get a good twist on your hand. So keep twisting your fist as much as you can, and then bring it back. Now from there, we're gonna go into a high tide, low tide. The high tide, low tide stepping is what you see with my steps. Here, all I'm doing is changing my center of gravity and my weight, making sure my whole body turns with my foot as I do a brush knee. Brush knee. So we do 6 of these. Paying close attention to your stepping rather than your brush knee strike. Now, from there, we're going to go into an alternating stroking the wild mane. And then to the opposite side, we always start out with a ball, which is one hand, the palm facing each other vertically. Stroke the wild mane here and there. make sure your head does not pass your knees. When it does that, you will fall or tend to fall. So adjust accordingly. From there, we are doing a 10 count of crane spreads their wings, or crane wings with the crane kick. Normally this is done with the foot balanced. You're on one foot, but this is fine. Just make sure your weight is 95% on your base foot and you're balanced. You are not balanced if your breathing is erratic, so always keep your breaths nice and balanced. Face splashes, there you go. This is great for seniors and everything, and beginners, and especially for fitness instructors who has big classes, because learning form the original way is very complicated and very confusing.